Welcome to another Friday news show thing where today I'm going to be talking about the latest news in the realm of movies and TV and video games. Maybe not that last one. But first, we'll talk about movie news. There's a couple stories that I thought were interesting, worth mentioning. First, it seems I'm talking about the Suicide Squad again, but it looks like Jai Courtney may be coming back to play his role of Captain Boomerang, which I guess that makes sense, I suppose, because they'll want as many people coming back as possible, so there's just that extra layer of connective tissue between the movies, and people generally hate Jai Courtney and everything he's in, and this is like the one movie that people actually liked him in, so I feel like he kind of needs to come back for this. There was some stuff about Star Wars Episode 9. There was a poster that had leaked out, and there's a lot of speculation to if this poster is real or not. I'll say, after looking at the poster, if it's fake, it's a great fake, because the characters on the poster, they look like leaked images that we've seen. They look like designs of the character from leaked images that we've seen. So if it's fake, it's a really good fake. If it's a real poster, it's a really bad poster. So it's kind of a lose-lose situation, I suppose, if this is real or not. Mark Hamill went on Twitter saying he doesn't think it's real, but if it was real, why would he say it? So it doesn't matter. There's also some talk about what the title could be. I guess this is just a huge mystery they gotta hold over us for some reason. I don't know why. You know, whatever the title is gonna be, it's not gonna be that huge of a deal. So there was some talk, a rumor about what the title might be, and honestly, the title is so stupid that I'm not even gonna say it on here. If this is the title, it just proves to me that someone really doesn't care. Someone involved just really doesn't care at all. If this is the title, it's really stupid. But there was also some stuff about the Jay and Silent Bob reboot. I don't know if that's the official title either, but Kevin Smith is directing another Jay and Silent Bob movie. Of course, he's going to be playing Silent Bob. But I guess they were talking to Ben Affleck about it, if he would come back. He says he would be open to coming back, but obviously he hasn't talked to Kevin Smith about it yet. And if he were to come back, he would rather play his Chasing Amy character than playing his Mallrats character. So obviously they haven't talked about it yet. I don't think they're going too heavy into casting just yet on the movie. I'm sure Ben Affleck will probably be in the movie. Kevin Smith likes to bring in a bunch of his friends, and I know they're good friends. You might see Matt Damon in it too. And I do hope Ben Affleck is in it, because if his appearance in this movie is anything like his appearance in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, I think that could lead to us having some good, funny jokes about the whole Batman situation. Obviously, Batfleck? I don't know. And then the last little bit of movie news is, I guess we got to talk about this 3 hours Avengers Endgame thing. It's going to be 3 hours long, and that's just really, really long. And people are talking about, does it need an intermission? It's not going to have an intermission. That's just stupid. Because there's no way it's going to have an intermission, because people got to look at it as like a financial thing. The fact that it's 3 hours is already going to kind of be somewhat of a hit to the money that they make. Some of the smaller movie theaters aren't going to want a 3-hour movie eating up all their time. You know, they can only play it so many times during the day. They're going to be losing money, in a way. And plus, you can only have so many showings just for like regular movie theaters too. So I think if you had an intermission, you could have like a 5 or 10 minute intermission at least. That's gonna, seriously add to the time. And that doesn't even factor in the credits. The credits are gonna be like another 30 sneaking minutes. It's one of these big CGI movies. There's a billion people working on it, and it kind of reminds me of the situation with Star Wars Episode 7 or whatever, where Disney made some crazy rule where if you want it in your theater, you gotta play it for like 3 weeks or whatever. And so smaller movie theaters just opted out to not play Star Wars Episode 7 because they didn't want it playing for 3 weeks. So they wanted to have other movies come in and make money off of those movies too. So who knows what will happen. The movie's still going to make a crazy amount of money, but it'll be interesting, a 3-hour runtime. It's not anything I've ever dealt with before. It's kind of getting me thinking, should I not be drinking soda during this? Should I not be eating popcorn during this? I don't know, because I don't plan on like going back immediately, so I really wouldn't want to miss anything or be uncomfortable during the entire movie because I can't get up and leave. So I don't know, we'll see what happens. And then there's one little bit of TV news that I wanted to mention. There's a lot of TV news that I just really don't care about, since I've like no vested interest in a lot of TV shows on air right now. But there is something they announced I thought was kind of interesting. There's only 2 episodes of Gotham left, which is a show that I watch like a lot. And I guess they announced that they're going to air the last 2 episodes back to back, like sometime mid-April. I don't remember when. But they said the episodes are going to air back to back. It'll be like some 2-hour special, basically movie, but not really a movie because there'll only be 80 minutes of actual stuff. So not even a normal 90-minute short movie, but whatever. I guess that's cool that they'll be back to back. I mean, it's kind of an odd situation because, one, you get to watch the whole thing earlier and experience it earlier, but that also means it's cut off a week. You just lost an extra week that you thought you were going to have to watch and enjoy the show. But I'm definitely looking forward to it. It's gonna be kind of sad to see it go. I've enjoyed the show for 5 seasons. I'm definitely gonna have a review for it up when it ends. So yeah, I guess I'll be looking for that, I suppose. And when it comes to video game news, I didn't even bother checking online for video game news because I feel like I mentioned it the last episode. The website that I get my news from, it doesn't tell you video game news anymore. I don't know why they stopped doing that. I mean, if I don't care enough to talk about video game news, then I suppose they don't care enough to talk about video game news either. But, I mean, I don't know. I mean, all I really care about is Halo 6 news. It's still been kind of a slow burn on that. And, of course, the obvious news, which I cover quite frequently. So there's not much I care about in the realm of video game news. But, yeah, I think that's going to be it for this whatever. And I will see you guys next time.